my god, Doki Doki Literature. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, indeed. I cannot wait. I've never been able to finish this game. I haven't even been able to get past the first part. So this should be fun, you know. I've heard a lot about this game. I've intentionally, avoided what exactly happened. So I want to see what this is all about, you know. I want to see if the hype is, worth it. Let's see. New game. Enter name. Damien. Duh. Like. Nice. Alright. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself, the type of friend you'd never see yourself making, you know. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more. Frequently, I would get tired of her waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again, but I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Bro, just...
You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something, buddy.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to.
Whatever you say, gang. We cross the street. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Not true.
What is this, defrag?
You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whoever this childhood friend she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but when I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and wow, this guy's an incel. This isn't me.
I was talking about how worried that you won't learn how to socialize or...
I will kill you or have any skills before college. I look insane because I can't record your audio, Mary, and it makes me look crazy because I just said I will kill you out of nowhere.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
That is not her voice. Oh my god.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the rule.
Oh, neat. Hey, you better watch your mouth when you talk about my goat Cosmo like that.
You trust me, right?
Excuse you?
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Go ahead. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her little dumb skull. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. Looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I'm just so kawaii.
Hello?
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I caught you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. And honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes, and I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I,
Now what?
Well, that you come to my club.
Sayori!
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your dumb at club. Fact.
Meanie?
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Now that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help and start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club, buddy.
Come on, please?
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, it's kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Yeah.
Don't make promises you can't keep up, buddy. I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Get this lolly out of my face, bruh.
Fine.
Oh wait, no, that's me. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new mirror. I glance at the room. Yeah! Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Ugh.
Seriously, boy. Way to kill the atmosphere.
Oh, Damien, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. What the fuck? All words escaped me in this situation. I was confused, flabbergasted. This club, it's full of incredibly disgusting and horrifying women.
Why are you like that? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry, my bad. The lolly caught me off guard. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly may...
Oh wait, Sayori says that quietly in my ear and then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. This is Yuri.
Yuri, like the genre? I agree.
The smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you, you know.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Damien. Monica smiles sweetly. Alright. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, disgustingly average, not athletic at all. Basically completely out of my league, and I mean out of my league as in downwards. I mean she's just a mess. So having her smile at me was so genuinely feels a little disgusting. You too, Monica.
Come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa! Oh, wait, Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing. A little piece of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
What do you know? I don't know! Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to... Oh, wait, my bad. Has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I bet I'm waiting for my dog to finish drinking water so I can start voice acting again. You done, buddy? You done? You got that out of your system? Walk away. No, he's just drinking water hella loud, bro. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Type beat. Yeah, just kill me. And save me from this game.
It's not like I made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Is she reading Yuri? She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set inside the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah. Yep. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. I at least enjoy, you know, tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider joining the Ninja Club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival and that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Ain't that right, everyone?
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of new members joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, what kind of things do you like to read?
Wait, this is Yuri. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. This guy doesn't read? Oh my god, bro. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. The lolly looked at me. Alright, I'll just jump out the window. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yo, Yuri, you gonna stop edging over there? Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Oh! She seems so revered and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements just usually is immersive as well. Have you heard of Boku no Pico? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Oh, anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. You heard of Corpse Party? I love that one. I read a horror book once, or I read one at least once, I think. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I mean, the most I know about horror is playing Dead by Daylight, and I'm top 100 best Ghostface of all time. That's a lie. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Ooh, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? Well, what gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Yeah, your cupcakes, your poems! Everything you do is just as cute as you are!
Yuri? Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Oh my god!
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive, you know. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes. Ooh.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I get it. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's not the same for Yuri. Wow.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Hanukkah. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we shall all share them with each other, yes? That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Damien? Monica smiles warmly at me. Once again, I fight to not hurl in my throat at that very moment, but I win. I stare blankly into her weird green eyes with no black pupils and smile. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought.
Damien!
You all are fucking horrible. I'm defenseless against these troglodytes. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? They're also hideous. Staring at them generally makes my mind wonder if I'm looking at an eldritch horror. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these horribly disfigured girls, maybe I can make them a little bit happier with their sad lives. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps up her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, for everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Okay. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. I mean, meanwhile, the horribly disfigured girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Oh my god. Hey, Sayori gotta be my least favorite voice so far.
Hey, Damien, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I will never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Annoying ass voice, bro. Get out of my screen. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back forth in between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Well, I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have a chance to go closer to one of these horribly disfigured girls and make their lives a little less sad. Alright. I just need to make most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Thought that said circumcision. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem.
Writing. Lust. Determination. Uncanny. Explode. Hopeless. Question. Heaven sent. Precious. Tenacious. Scars. Vivid. Feather. Extraordinary. Whirlwind. Heartbeat. Intellectual. Skipping and electricity. And then
Nation. Boom. Perfect poem. Alright, I'm ending this episode here, bro.